In what has become one of the most talked about moments at this year's Invictus Games in Vancouver, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, was reportedly left speechless when confronted by veterans questioning the very existence of her children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. This unexpected interaction has thrown the royal family into the eye of yet another storm, casting a shadow over the event meant to celebrate the resilience of wounded service members. Meghan's silence on this matter has not only raised eyebrows but has also fueled a firestorm of speculation and criticism regarding her transparency and the couple's privacy choices. The Invictus Games, founded by Prince Harry to honor and empower wounded, injured, or sick armed services members, were supposed to be a beacon of hope and unity. However, this year's event turned into a battleground of personal scrutiny when attendees, particularly veterans who have served alongside Harry, began to question the tangible presence of Archie and Lilibet. The children have been largely kept from public view, with very few verified images or appearances, leading to a growing narrative among some circles that they might not exist as publicly described. Meghan's inability to respond swiftly or adequately to these queries has only deepened the divide between how she and Harry wish to raise their children and the public's expectation for royal accountability and visibility. Critics have long pointed to Meghan's approach to privacy as an affront to the transparency expected from figures of her stature within the royal family. Her decision to shield Archie and Lilibet from the public eye, while understandable from a protective parental standpoint, has inadvertently fostered an environment ripe for conspiracy theories. This approach contrasts sharply with other royals, like Kate Middleton, who has made efforts to show her children in public settings, balancing privacy with public engagement. Meghan's silence at the Invictus Games, therefore, isn't just a personal moment, it's seen as a statement that aligns with her broader strategy of privacy over public duty, which many argue is at odds with the role she chose when marrying into the royal family. Moreover, the controversy is not merely about privacy. It touches on deeper issues of trust and authenticity. Since stepping back from their roles as senior royals, Harry and Meghan have navigated a fine line between personal freedom and public accountability. The couple's Netflix documentary and Harry's memoir Spare have given selective glimpses into their life, yet the absence of their children in these narratives has been conspicuous. This selective sharing has led to accusations of curating a public image that serves their narrative rather than presenting a full, transparent account of their family life. The situation was exacerbated by the fact that Meghan did not bring Archie or Lilibet to the Invictus Games, an event where their presence could have quashed doubts. Instead, the narrative that emerged was one of absence, which only served to amplify the skepticism. Some have argued that this absence was a missed opportunity to humanize their narrative and connect with veterans and the public on a more personal level, especially since the Invictus Games are a project close to Harry's heart. Adding fuel to the fire, comments on social media and posts on platforms like X have highlighted a growing sentiment that Meghan's silence might hint at a deeper issue, perhaps even suggesting the children's non-existence or involvement in some undisclosed controversy. While these are the extreme views, they stem from the vacuum of information and the couple's strategic media engagements that have often felt calculated rather than candid. The backlash has not been limited to social media but has also found its echo in traditional media outlets. Royal commentators and former palace insiders have criticized Meghan for what they perceive as a calculated move to maintain a mystique around her children, possibly for future media deals or to leverage their privacy in negotiations with the press. This perception has painted Meghan as manipulative, using her children's privacy as a bargaining chip in the royal and media narrative. The incident at the Invictus Games has thus evolved into a broader discourse on the responsibilities of modern royals in the digital age. While Harry and Meghan have championed mental health, privacy, and the right to personal space, their actions are now being scrutinized through the lens of public duty. Critics argue that by not addressing the questions at the Games, Meghan missed a chance to affirm her commitment to the values the Invictus Games represent: transparency, bravery, and community. Instead, her silence might have inadvertently suggested a disconnect between her personal choices and the public roles she and Harry still play. In closing, the controversy surrounding Meghan Markle's silence on her children's existence at the Invictus Games is a poignant reminder of the complex interplay between privacy and public life in the royal sphere. As the debate continues, it will be crucial to see how Meghan and Harry navigate this latest critique, whether they will choose to offer more transparency or continue to guard their family's privacy fiercely, possibly at the cost of public goodwill. What remains clear is that this incident has not only questioned Meghan's approach to motherhood but also her commitment to the values she publicly supports, leaving many to wonder about the future narrative she will choose to weave around her family's story.